it's over. Well, guys, it is 24 degrees outside this morning, and we got our first freeze of the year. And so that just basically means that the lawn season for 2024 is a wrap. Now, I'm sure temperatures will bounce back later on in the year, but I just want to kind of show you guys what we're dealing with here. But because we got a really hard freeze, the grass is pretty much going to be done for the year. Now, it'll continue to grow just a little bit, but for the most part, this is going to be it. So you can see all the hard frost right here on the ground. It's been an awesome year, but it's time for things to start slowing down anyway. So I'm going to bring you guys along with me today. So I closed off the irrigation system a couple weeks ago. So I knew that we were going to get this hard freeze. So I went ahead and protected all my pipes and things there. I also went ahead and we need to winterize our equipment because that's something that we need to do to get ready for next year. So I'm going to bring you guys along with me. Today I'll set up the camera and show you guys kind of my process and how we do that, and we'll just have a conversation about this year and what you guys need to be looking forward to, and we'll go from there. So let me get the camera set up and I'll see you guys inside. All right, y'all, so welcome inside where it's nice and warm. So one of the best things that we can do as a DIYer, right? And I'm going to make a podcast about this a little bit later, is a great way to save money as a DIYer. And I'll talk about this in my podcast, is to buy the best equipment that you can afford and then take care of it. So something I do every fall is get all of my equipment ready for spring. So I get it all tuned up, change the oil, I change filters, spark plugs, all that stuff. Give it a wash, clean it up, so that when I put it away for the winter, when I get it back out in the spring, I am locked, cocked, and ready to rock. So kind of what I'm doing today on the agenda, I washed the mower. I pulled it out, and we pulled out the pressure washer. We sprayed it all down, got it cleaned up, did a really good job on that. And then I went ahead and changed the oil in the filters. And then I ran to the hardware store and picked up these little Echo kits, which are fantastic. They come with a fuel filter, a spark plug, and an air filter all in one. So I've got one for the trimmer, and I got one for my backpack blower. So I'm just going to work, and we're going to change all of that out so that, again, next spring we're ready to go. But if you can buy the best equipment that you can afford, and then you take care of it, and it lasts a long time, you think about cost of ownership. It lowers the cost of ownership over time if you take care of your stuff. So I'm a big believer in that. Buy quality, as much quality as you can afford. Take care of it. It'll last a long time. That's just the way I was raised. And hopefully my kids do that when they get older. I'm trying to instill that in my son. Take care of you take care of it. That's something my dad taught me. You take care of it, and it will take care of you. So, but as a DIYer, man, I just enjoy doing this. This is all, it's all fun. It's kind of what I call a labor of love. So we're changing the air filter, throwing that old one away. We got a spark plug. Let's see, where's the, right up here. But as I mentioned earlier, lawn season is coming to an end. You know, the grass here is going to start really slowing down, and it's not going to quite grow as fast. Now, here in Western North Carolina, we will get what I call a rebound. The grass will continue to grow. I mean, you know, my grass doesn't technically go completely dormant. It will continue to turn, it'll turn that yellow color. I'll make a video on that a little bit later, talking about your grass going yellow and going dormant. But depending on where you live, you know, just depends on how dormant your grass is going to go. Obviously, the further north you go, the colder the temperatures you get, the more dormant your grass is going to go. But it's supposed to do that. You know, your grass, you know, it goes dormant for really two reasons. The first reason your lawn goes dormant, well, okay, I'm talking about cool season lawns. If you got a warm season lawn, your grass, like Bermuda grass or zoysia, St. Augustine, if you live somewhere, you know, kind of, we live in the transition zone. So our grass, if you live somewhere, maybe in a northern climate, your grass, if you've got a warm season grass, it might go dormant. But here in Western North Carolina, with our cool season grass, it does go dormant. All right, put that filter back on there. There we go. You feel it kind of seep in a little bit. All right. So talking about your grass going dormant, again, here in the transition zone, ours doesn't go dormant completely. It will continue to grow, continue to live. As I said, if you live further up north, chances are yours is going to go completely dormant and stop growing, because you guys are probably going to get snow, and you know, we don't get that down here. Sorry, trying to get this. These fuel filters are kind of tricky. There we go. Pull it out. There we go. You know what I'm going to do? We're going to put on some gloves. All right. Push that fuel filter back down in there. And that is it. So that is done. Donezo. It's that easy. But anyway, grass going dormant, right? It's a natural thing that the grass does to help protect it from the really cold weather. Again, there are two reasons why your grass is going to go dormant. Number one, cool season lawn. If your grass gets under stress during the heat and drought, it will go dormant to protect itself. And then in the wintertime, you know, cool season lawns go dormant again to protect themselves, because the temperatures are really cold. Again, here it's kind of mild, so we don't have to deal with extremely cold temperatures. But the further north you go, the more dormant your grass is going to go. But back to warm season grasses, if you live in an area, you know, if you have a warm season grass and you live down in Texas or maybe southern Florida and you don't get frost or heavy freeze, yeah, your grass is not, maybe it's not going to go dormant. But if you live north of that and you get a frost, yeah, I mean, it's probably going to slow down. Let's see. Let's cap off here. Fish this little fuel filter out of here. Can't get it with that. Let's try a screwdriver. Go with something a little longer. There we go. Push it towards me. But this year was awesome. It was a great year. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. It was awesome. We're celebrating Thanksgiving later at my in-laws' house. We're going over to my wife's mother's house, and we're gonna celebrate Thanksgiving over there. So I want to get this video made and for you guys. Gotta pull that off. There we go. Pull that filter off. Oh, forgot to open up the package. Get out the knife, open this bad boy up. Anyway, hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Mine was wonderful. As I mentioned in my earlier video, I've got a lot to be thankful for, and a lot of it's to you guys. So thank you for all your love and support. Wouldn't do it if you guys quit watching these videos. I promise I'll quit making them. But fish that back out of there. Oh, guys, we have a little bit of a problem here. The little ring that holds on the fuel filter has come off. And what I don't want to do is drop it down in my tank here. There we go. Whew, that would be bad. That's what holds the fuel filter on. There we go. All right, just put that over it. There we go. All right. Now we're good. Drop that back in there. Now we're good. All right. But yeah, it's been a great year. Channel has grown a lot. You know, it started a Facebook group, the DIY Lawn Coach group. Got a couple members there. So I want to invite you guys to go check that out. Started an email group as well. So go check that out. Go to my website, thediylawncoach.com. Sign up for the emails. Promise I'm not going to spam you. I'm not going to give you a whole bunch of stuff that you don't need. I just want to be able to communicate with you, let you guys know about things going on in the lawn, things that, you know, you might find useful. So go sign up for my email list. But taking care of your equipment is super important. You know, like I said, I mean, we want to take care of our stuff. So it'll take care of us. And it's not like it's hard. Just, you know, you just got to do it. You got to take the time to do it. And I feel like doing it in the spring, in the fall, is easier. Then wait until spring, and then you got to do it. Pull that off of there. Also want to invite you guys to check out my podcast series. It's called Lawns and Life. I do it on Sundays, every Sunday at 7 p.m. We're doing a new video or a new podcast every Sunday at 7. So make sure you're looking for that. Make sure you're subscribed. Checking that out. We're having a lot of fun over there. Just a great way to keep busy when you can't be outside. Obviously it's, you know, it's 24 degrees outside, so it's kind of hard to do stuff in the lawn. But so definitely go check that out. See how easy that was. And now my blower's ready. My weed whacker is ready for next spring. And it was just that easy. All right, so something else we want to do is hook up the battery tender to our lawnmower. Make sure that battery stays charged. So I picked this up on Amazon. I'll leave a link down below where you can find that, but it's super easy. It's got these alligator clamps. We'll hook up the alligator. We're going to disconnect the battery. We'll hook up the alligator clamps, plug this sucker in, and we'll be good to go. So let's disconnect the battery first. And when you disconnect the battery, always do the negative terminal first. And then we'll do the positive side. I think that takes a 10 millimeter. Believe. Let's check. Let's go with 11 mil. See if that's it. Yeah, 11 mil. So we disconnect the battery. All right, we're gonna put the bolts back on here so we don't lose them. All right, put the cover over it just like that. Hook up our alligator clamps. We'll do the red first. And then we'll do black. Just like that. And then all we got to do is plug this in. What's really cool about this is it automatically detects whether it's a lead acid or lithium ion battery. So really convenient, really cool. Great for motorcycles or, you know, boats, lawnmowers, all that stuff. And then it'll just trickle charge, and that's it. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. I know this wasn't super exciting, but if you're in DIY lawn care, taking care of your stuff is important. My name is Devin. I'm the DIY lawn coach. Thank you so much for checking out the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Starry night, she's watching. Weary eyes remind